Hello, welcome to Business Data Analysis with Excel. My name is Michael Olafusi. I'm a full-time business data analysis consultant and Microsoft Excel expert. I'm also the founder of Your BizEdge, a revolutionary business data analysis company in Nigeria. Global business is powered by data. Businesses are now recognizing the huge importance data plays in helping them achieve their business goals. And the ability to analyze data is now very vital. Businesses are beginning to appreciate their employees who have the skill to manage data, to dig out insights in data, to help them make the most of their business data. This training is designed for business managers, finance analysts, business analysts, project managers, and sales executives, people who are interested in making more of their business data. We'll start with data manipulation. Data types. Everything you type into Excel falls into one of four different data types, and I'll be covering that because they form the foundation of all you do in Excel. Data consistency. As an Excel user, a lot of all your work in Excel will be interconnected and constantly evolving. We'll be covering the general rules you have to follow to make your reports and analysis easy to scale and consistent. Planning for scalability. You always have to work with the end in mind. So we'll be covering the rules you need to know such that you reduce the amount of time you spend in making your reports, especially recurrent reports. Then data sorting. Sorting is one of the power users most used to. It's simple, but it also has the advanced part. So there's the regular top to bottom sorting most of us are familiar with. There's a cascaded sorting, sorting by multiple levels. Then left to right sorting, which a lot of people have not used, and then sorting by cell and font color. And there's data filtering. Excel allows you to hide or filter out data with field entries you are not interested in. And so we'll be covering this and the special features in filtering. Data cleaning. Oftentimes the data you have is not in the form you can readily use. Excel has some inbuilt tools to help you prepare your data for analysis. Data formatting. No one is going to appreciate the numerous hours you've spent in making your reports if they are not well formatted. So I'll be covering the rules of formatting, how you format as a table, formatting for printing, formatting for email, and having the recipient or your final user in mind. Then we move on to charts. Excel has a lot of charts in Excel 2007, 2010, 2013, there are about 11 chart types. Then in Excel 2016, we have additional 5 chart types. We'll be covering all of these chart types, and I'll be focusing more on the general charts used in business. So line chart, column chart, bar chart, pie chart. Then I also cover sparklines. There's also combo chart. Combo chart is when you combine 2 or more charts in the same graph. So I'll be explaining when to do this, how to do it, and then how you move some of the axes. And then there is pie chart and the things you need to be aware of in using pie chart, and line charts and column charts and bar charts. Then we'll move on to pivot table and pivot chart. Pivot table allows you to do instant analysis on a large data set. So I'll be covering the default pivot table, how you format it in a tabular form, using formulas in your pivot table, and some pivot table tricks. Then pivot chart is simply any chart you make out of your pivot table result. It has some unique features which I'll be covering. Then there's PowerPivot. PowerPivot used to be an add-in in Excel 2010, but it has been fully built into Excel 2013 and Excel 2016. It allows you to work with more database and then a very large data set, and has some extra features. Business data analysis. There are some general tools of analysis, like naming sheets, moving or copying sheets, linking sheets, inserting sheets, freezing panes, splitting windows, and a whole lot more we'll be covering in here. The lookup functions, VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, how you look up the last data in a row or column, overcoming the limitations of VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP using index and match, and then the creative use of lookup. The Power Excel functions. I'll be covering if, sum product, offset, rand, if error, and, or, text, left, right, find, mid, and a lot more other functions, including count ifs, sum ifs, and average ifs, and also formula auditing. The named range, goal seek, scenario manager, and solver. I'll be explaining them and the science and also the hard part of predictive modeling. Then we'll move on to reports and dashboards. I'll be explaining what's a dashboard, understanding how you build one, and the features a dashboard has. I'll also be explaining how you do a professional report, the best practices to follow, the benefit of having what I call an almighty sheet, knowing what to send and what to keep, having the report audience in mind, emails, the right way to do them, Excel reports, and even for printing. Then I'll also be touching on Power BI. Then there is Excel to PowerPoint, linking charts in PowerPoint to Excel, how you embed Excel sheets in PowerPoint, formatting tables in PowerPoint, formatting charts in PowerPoint, and some general PowerPoint tips you will need. Then Excel VBA. A lot of people feel VBA is tough, it's hard, but it's not. If you are introduced into it the right way, you will be able to use it because it's very easy and also very powerful. So I'll be starting with why you might someday need VBA. Recording macros, how you record macros, the limitations of recorded macro, the easy way to write your VBA program, getting vital help, and essential tips and some sample projects we'll work on. And there is always more. So I want you to, even after registering for this course, keep checking occasionally because I'll be updating it as Excel includes more data analysis tools. And our business address and contact details are also in there in case you want to contact us. And so thank you and see you in the main training.